Hey, God bless you, woman developed. How are you out there today? Do you know something that is spoken a lot of, but is rarely seldom done? And that is investing in yourself, helping yourself before you try to help others. Sometimes we are so busy helping other people and wanting them to succeed and wanting them to advance and grow and have a great life. And all the while we're slipping away and we're not doing what we're supposed to do for ourselves because we have given so much energy into another person's life. So I'm here to say, help you. Don't take yourself for granted. Be happy with who you are. Spend some time with yourself. Develop in who you are. Invest into your life. Sometimes we, of course, we are needed so much elsewhere. And then when we turn around, we don't fit into our own lives. When we turn around, we don't know the lives that we really created for ourselves. So today I want to talk to you about investing into yourself, helping yourself, valuing who you are, taking not your own life for granted. Sometimes we say that people take the relationships with us for granted, but can we sit back and be true to ourselves? Do we sometimes take our own life for granted? We know we have been given a life to live, and we only have one to live, and we want to live it truly with purpose. We want to live it in a fulfillment of joy and happiness and peace and all of the fruits of the Spirit, all of the fruit of the Spirit, excuse me. But in order to do that, we have to identify where we're at. We have to identify where are we putting all of our time and our energy. Are there times that we have to take a break, sit back and recollect our thoughts and our own emotions and see where we're at? So I want us to talk about investing into ourselves. How can you invest in yourself? Investing into yourself can be just taking a break, having a mental health moment, right? Calming down, meditating. It can also be reading a book, going to seminars and workshops, doing things that will help build you back up or just build you up generally in your character, build you up in your approach to life, build you up as to how you perceive things and how you look at things. Because how many, when you're tired, just think about this for a moment. I don't know if you've ever been at that point where you're just so tired and you start like, wait, did I see something? Did I see something? And it's nothing there, but you may be so tired and so exhausted and you say, I need to get some rest. So sometimes even in the investment in yourself, it's you taking that moment to stop and say, okay, I am in need of something. I'm depleted here. I've extended myself. I've given myself out so much that it's time for me to invest back into myself. As I stated, don't take yourself for granted. We take ourselves for granted sometimes when we don't invest in ourselves, or we take ourselves for granted when we say, okay, today is another day and I just have to, go with the routine, go with the plan. And this is just the way that it is. Sometimes we get stuck in that whole routine of life. This is just the way that it is. And if we have that mindset of this is just the way that it is, we're going to take ourselves for granted. We're not going to see when we're burnt out. We're not going to see when we need to refuel. We're not going to see when it's time for us to stop, take a break, and do what is necessary in order for us to keep going. We also want to love on ourselves. When we love ourselves, we won't take ourselves for granted. When we love ourselves, we will do what is necessary for us to keep being vibrant and keep being encouraged in what it is that we're doing. When we love ourselves, we have to love ourselves above. Believe it or not, it says love your neighbor as you love yourself. So if we love ourselves, then we can truly, rightfully love other people. But we cannot love if we don't have love. We cannot give out if we don't have anything to give. So give to yourself first, believe it or not. Sometimes we've been taught the other way around. Give. But after a while, you're not going to have anything to give. And what are you left with? So give love to yourself. Love yourself. Be who God has called you to be. Be true to and real to yourself. This is a addition to loving yourself. Be true to yourself. Be real with yourself. You know where you're at. You know what you need. You know how much you can take. And right now, your tank is a quarter full. So in order for me to take this journey in life, in order for me to get to the next phase or the next level in my life, guess what? I have to fuel up. I have to recharge. I have to build myself back up. And it's okay. It's okay to take that moment and say, this is where I am. Even strong people get to that point that they have to rest. Even strong people get to that point where I have to go, as Jesus did himself, I have to go up to the mountain. I have to get refueled. I have to go alone. I have to get to this place so that I'm good for the journey and for the next mission in my life. And then be happy with yourself. Be happy with the decisions and the choices that you make. Sometimes we do things. I was one that I was very impulsive. I would just do whatever and not even really think about it. And I used to say, oh my goodness, I should not have done that. But when you are in a place where now your mind is at ease, you've meditated, you've invested into yourself, you're true with yourself, you're loving yourself, you're making these decisions, be happy with yourself. Be happy with the decisions that you've made to refuel. Be happy with the decisions that you've made to invest in yourself, to encourage yourself, to inspire yourself, to give yourself what it is that you need to continue to move forward in life. So don't take your life for granted. Don't take who you are for granted. Invest in yourself just as you invest into others. I know you're a great encourager. I know you're that shoulder that people come to lean on and to cry on. I know that you're that ear that people will come because you listen. I know that you're there as a help to others. But I want to encourage you to help you. Help yourself. Love yourself. Don't take your life for granted. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I pray that your day is prosperous. I pray that you just continue to excel and you recognize and become aware when you need to refuel. I love you much. Have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend, and I'll see you next week. God bless you.